joke for you about how Lincoln was so kind to match the 2023 Corsair on display with my outfit. I shot the video, I got home, and I realized my microphone was broken and I have no audio on all this video. But I'm not going to let a broken microphone spoil a good story, because there's a lot to share about the 2023 Lincoln Corsair. Let me show you. The redesign starts right here on the front grille. It has a waterfall grille. This model is white with blacked out details to give it a very sporty look, even blacked out details along the bottom. It looks really good, but it's hard to see the details on the front grille, so I'm going to show you. Check this out. Over here we have another model, the Lincoln Corsair. This one is blue. It's called Whisper Blue. It's really pretty. I'll show you another angle in a minute so you can really see what the color looks like. But it has this very soft brushed aluminum look to the front grille. Now you can really see the waterfall look to it. I want you to also notice that the Lincoln badge has a blue tint to it. And what that means is that this is the plug-in electric hybrid version of the Lincoln Corsair. You can plug it in and drive for about 25 miles on all electric, and you can drive on the hybrid engine, which gets better fuel economy than the regular gas engine. Let's take a look at the overall design of the car, which hasn't changed very much. This is one of Lincoln's best-selling SUVs. In fact, I think it's their best-selling SUV. And people really like the scale of it. They like the size. They like the look of it. So Lincoln didn't make a lot of changes on the outside, but they did make a lot of changes on the inside. I want you to meet somebody who I got a chance to chat with. This is interior designer Liam Butler. I got a chance to sit in the 2023 Lincoln Corsair with Liam Butler, who does color and trim design for Lincoln. And he showed me some of these beautiful materials that you'll find inside the Lincoln. I want you to notice this color. It's called Roasted Truffles. Makes you a little hungry for lunch. And he noted something really interesting. See how the headliner, or the fabric that covers the ceiling, is a lighter color than the leather that's on the dash and the seats? Well, Liam told me they're actually the same color. They're just a different tone or a different shade of a lighter color and a darker color. I asked Liam how he starts to think about this when he's putting the design together for a car like the Corsair, and he said something really interesting. He starts by thinking about what the car's outfit should be, starting with the paint color on the outside and then the interior colors on the inside, not just the leather and the fabric that's on the ceiling, the headliner, but also the stitching and the metal and the other areas, the steering wheel, other areas that you'll touch. I thought that was really interesting. I also asked Liam what his favorite feature is in the Lincoln Corsair, and he showed me this, the ambient lighting system. So the ambient lighting system is light that you'll see in places like the door handles and the cup holders and the footwells. Sometimes it surrounds pieces of technology. It allows you to have light inside the cabin without having light shining in your eyes, which is really great when it's dark. And he showed me that you can actually change the color of the ambient lighting in the Lincoln Corsair. This is something we've seen in cars in recent years and something that people have a lot of fun with. But I was interested to know from this designer what was his favorite color, and I was a little surprised. He showed us how to change the ambient lighting system on the multimedia screen. All you do is tap this button and you can change the color. And his favorite color was not what I would have picked, which is red or purple or yellow, because they're vibrant and you can see them during the day. He actually said to pick white, because that way the beautiful backlit ambient light that shows through the plate on the dashboard looks like a starscape at night. Thanks, Liam. But there is a lot more to share about the interior of the 2023 Lincoln Corsair. I'm going to hop inside and show you. On the interior, you'll notice a lot of really beautiful materials. It's that leather. This one is called Eternal Red. It's not quite as bright as some red colors. Lincoln brought the color down a little more demure, a little more gray, added in to give a more refined and elegant feel. And then you'll notice there are really beautiful linear air vents. There is a 13-inch multimedia screen placed here in the middle of the dashboard. It's bigger and has Lincoln's new Sync 4 system, which allows even more function on the multimedia system. And then I want you to notice in the center, there is a panel that juts out a little bit from the console. That is the control panel. There you'll find the gear selector buttons, you'll find climate control, and a few other functions like the stop-start button is there. And then you'll notice there is a box that with a retractable top, and that is a wireless phone charger. So you can just pop your phone in there and it will charge wirelessly. And it used to be that you had to put it in the armrest. Well, customers didn't like that. They wanted their phone to be a little bit more at the fingertips, a little bit more at the ready. So Lincoln created this open console, and under there is a box where you can pop your phone and let it charge wirelessly. But here's the nice thing. On top of that box, there is a space. There are lips on either side, so it really has more of a shelf feel to it. You can put a small bag there and it won't slide off under your feet while you're driving, which is nice. There's space underneath this button console, and then there's space on the center console where you can put a handbag. It's pretty nice. Then you'll notice between the armrest and the console, there are cup holders and there are commands for drive mode and things like that. And these flashing lights on top of the steering wheel, well, those are actually part of a driver monitoring camera system that is part of the Lincoln Active Glide system. That essentially, once you've turned on Active Glide, which is adaptive cruise, that is a hands-free system, it's designed to allow you to take your hands off the wheel when you're on a closed highway, like an interstate highway, and you have all of the safety systems and driver assist systems activated. And then it watches your eyes to make sure that your eyes are on the road, and then it will give you a warning to put your hands on the wheel if it senses that you're not paying attention. I love this cubby over here. You can just drop your phone in and you can drop your bag on top. That's pretty good. Oh, notice there are 2 USB ports in there. So we actually have 6 total USB ports in this car. And here is the Sync 4 system on the multimedia screen. Rear seat passengers have some nice amenities too, including all of these power ports back here. So underneath these flaps, you will find not 2, but 4 USB-C ports. There are also air vents and that panoramic sunroof that keeps everybody feeling comfortable and not claustrophobic. Corsair has long been known for its ample legroom in the third row, and it's due to this. The rear seats are on a rail, so they can slide forward or back. It's great for sliding children in car seats further forward so you can reach them, or letting passengers put their seat back so they have a little more legroom and can recline. Down here are the power ports. You'll also find that there are air vents for rear seat passengers. And then, of course, that beautiful panoramic sunroof. There are cup holders here in the armrest. If that's not enough, there are also bottle pockets in the door pockets. So you can tuck a bottle into the door pocket if you would like to. For 2023, the Lincoln Corsair adds a lot of features. It doesn't look significantly different, but it certainly feels different inside. A lot of great features, a lot of great conveniences, and a place to put your handbag. So you can see why, even though my microphone was broken, I really wanted to tell you this story. You could see all the details on A Girl's Guide to Cars.